spiritual benefit. Spiritual benefit will not come and does not depend on your yoga practice. Spiritual practice and the benefit of spiritual practice will depend on spiritual behavior. Could you elaborate on the physical, spiritual, or emotional benefits of holding asana for a longer period? And says, in my understanding, the Iyengar way, versus the benefit of flowing quickly through asana with the breath, the Ashtanga way. I'm a student of Anga. The immediate objection I would have to the question is, you call one Ashtanga yoga, the other Iyengar way. If one is an Iyengar way, the other is a Pattabhi Jois way. Ashtanga is a word that came in Sanskrit language long before Iyengar or Pattabhi Jois came on the planet. Ashtanga means 8 limbs of yoga. Both systems contain 8 limbs. What you emphasize is up to you. If you let go of Yama and Niyama, whether in Pattabhi Jois' system or in the Iyengar system, if you don't pay attention to ethical values, it is not yoga. Neither one is correct. Spiritual benefit. Spiritual benefit will not come and does not depend on your yoga practice. Unless by yoga, as I said, you include Yama and Niyamas. Spiritual practice and the benefit of spiritual practice will depend on spiritual behavior. It has nothing to do with your asana practice. The best thing that is happening while you are doing asana is you are not out there causing some damage. So it has got that benefit. Otherwise, whenever you are outside, what are you doing? Are you being nice to other people or benefiting somebody? That is spiritual practice. If you are outside and not practicing yoga and doing some bad work, then that will have its effects. So, as far as spiritual practice is concerned, neither system by itself will help you. Okay. Unless, as I said, you include Yama and Niyama. A lot of people I know, both who practice Iyengar yoga and those who do what you call Ashtanga yoga. Okay. If they don't have ethical practice in their life, it will not help them. Spiritual practice will not be benefited. As far as physical and emotional benefit is concerned, both systems have it. You have to decide why you want to do one and not the other. In my experience, I would say both systems are necessary. Both systems meaning Iyengar people who follow Iyengar system, who never do any cardiovascular work, they need what you call Ashtanga yoga. People in Ashtanga yoga who never slow down and hold the postures, and every time they're asked to hold the posture, they fall apart, okay, then they need to hold the postures. If you don't hold the posture, if you are constantly moving, how can you look at what is the refinement? You can't. You can look at refinement of jumping, but you cannot look at the depth of the posture. You are not giving it time. And as I said, in Iyengar system, if you never do any cardiovascular work, Mr. Iyengar did jumpings. We have done jumpings with him. But not very often. As far as I know very little about Ashtanga system, only through my friends who practice it. You've got some different series, and you regularly repeat this. That's very good. It is a discipline. The biggest challenge we have with Iyengar students is they come to the class, they are taught something, they come back and say, okay, but what do I practice at home? That's not clear to them what they should practice at home. In Ashtanga system, that is very clear. You have a certain series of postures that you practice. That discipline is there. So my answer would be, decide why you want to practice yoga, either one style. If you need the cardiovascular work, Ashtanga system will be definitely better for you. If you need to penetrate into the posture and look at more deeper aspects of that posture, Ashtanga system will not help you simply because you are not giving it time. So decide what you want out of the system and practice, then each system has its own benefit. Correct thing would be to include both things in your practice. Decide what you want out of the practice and then accordingly determine what you will do. That would be correct way to go. Is one method more beneficial for certain people for specific situations? Yes. Decide what the situation is and then accordingly choose which system you want.